Hello everyone, it's me Angeline. For this video, I am going to discuss my 10 reflection in finals, which is 6 from Torrentera, 3 from Philippine History Source Book, and 1 from Prof. Roland A. Delagan, which is the supplemental materials. So without further ado, let's start. Reflection number 21, Minutes of the Proceeding and the National Territory of the 1971 Constitutional Convention. Territory is a broad concept. We can use this word in a different way. We can use it personally, locally, nationally, and etc., especially when it comes to land, water, seas, and properties. In 1971 Constitution Convention, there was their season in which they list the minutes of the proceeding on national territory. It tackled the claims of the Philippines in its territorial jurisdiction, articles, and people that belong, and so on. This moment in our life is also need to justify the claim in our own territory, and in order to prove that we need some evidences and put some boundaries for our own assurance. Reflection number 22, the role of Islam in the history of the Filipino people. Muslim is one of the existing religions that also holds many people. Islam religion provides so many contributions, especially when it comes to faith, practices, readings, writings, language, facts, beliefs, rituals, and etc. The Islam did influence in so many countries, places, and areas and states, especially in the Philippines, because Philippines strengthening its existence. There are so many countries that adopt the Islam religion, in which because of this influence. Reflection number 23, History of Terrorism in the Philippines. The terrorism is one of the government problems that have been existed in the Philippines, but terrorism is not a new circumstances in the Philippines because the terrorism was already existed even in the past. Because terrorism have so many military, police officers, defense equipment, and armors that has been established, learned, and practiced for the preparation of war. Reflection number 24, Agreement on Peace between GRP and MILF. Along with this moment, the connection of the Republic of the Philippines and more Islamic needs to be valid for the people, because after all, people who live in the country will always be the one to be affected in whatever the changes from the government. Reflection number 25, Report of the Cholera Epidemic in the Philippines. Epidemic is the global disaster. We all know that the epidemic is contagious disease that needs to be solved by vaccine, or should I say that needs the invention of medicine so that we can't longer fight other individuals. So, cholera epidemic is one of the hardest diseases that existed in the Philippines. This happened during 1902 to 1904, and I can say that cholera epidemic and COVID-19 are mostly the same because both virus killed so many people, and those people affected by the virus, so that virus will kill within the body and can no longer pass to another person. Reflection number 26, the Little Tokyo of the pre-war Philippines. There are so many beautiful countries, cities, and places existing on the earth, just like the Philippines, such as the Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. I can say that there are so many beautiful places and tourist spots, but before Davao City was discovered as a big city, its progress in the early age, Davao City and Japanese shared a bond together in history, because during the days of the Commonwealth era in the Davao City was found to be suitable places to cultivate the fertility of land, the weather, and the safety located away from the typhoon. Reflection number 27, Sergio Zumania's State of the Nation Address. Serving a country is not easy. That is why we have this, what we call by choosing a person as a leader who will govern the country to be better and have a sound development. In one country, there are so many presidents. In the Philippines is one of the presidents who was Sergio Zumaya. But before his term, he left a message for all the people who lived in the Philippines, also to the nation. He is one of the excellent president of the Philippines. That is why he was awarded as excellent president of the Philippines to the Congress and the State of the Nation. Reflection number 28. True Filipino ideology. The Philippines is one of the rich country when it comes to the raw materials. So as a youth, I can say that Philippines is very beautiful, especially when it comes to the tourist spots, relationship, hospitality of the people, and etc. And we all know that one of the best presidents of the Philippines is Ferdinand E. Marcos. The reason why President Ferdinand E. Marcos is for true Filipino identity because he stands the right Filipino. He was the one who changed the bright legacy for the people of the Filipino because of his position, and he stands for the Filipino in politics, economics, and others. Reflection number 29. Inaugural address of His Excellency Benigno S. Aquino III, President of the Philippines. Inauguration can be done if there is an occasion in the government, like for example, welcoming the new president and awarding. So as a youth, it is necessary to be aware on what's happening into our world or country, and one of these happening is a celebration for the new president. Being aware of this celebration is very important to the Filipino people, like the inaugural address for Benigno Aquino III. Because we all know that one of the presidents of the Philippines was Benigno Aquino III. His Excellency was awarded, and during his inauguration, his platform was written and promises was made. Reflection number 13. The Oriental History Jesuit Lens. History have so many stages, and there are so many men and women who wrote a letter and report something to specify what happened in the history. Because history is one of the best subjects that must to learn, because every generation have a different history, and in history we can change it, either develop or not develops. So as a youth, having a history in my life is very helpful because it can help me to revive or revise my history. So although history is a choice to learn, but as a person can be wise without any stages or changes of history.